everyone, welcome to my channel Bloom With Me. If you are watching this video, then I'm guessing that you are a current class 10 student or a student who is about to enter their class 10th, or a parent hovering around their child's back telling them how important class 10th is. Everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Arshia Anand and I scored 97.6% in my class 10th board results. Now before you roll your eyes at me and think that here is another topper telling about their 10-hour study routine that they used to follow in their class 10 preparation, well, no, this channel is not just about that. This channel is way beyond and way more about other things, and I promise you that. In this series, I will tell class 10 students how to prepare for their class 10th board exams and how to make their efforts worth it while not losing their brains during this journey. This is the episode 1 of the class 10 series, and in this episode we are going to talk about something which is incredibly important but is not talked about enough online or just in general. We're going to talk about the pressure that comes along with this title of board results. Is it that important? Is it worth it? Is it your mistake? And most importantly, how do you deal with this pressure? So I want you to grab some water, sit comfortably where you are, and let's begin this video. Let's start with something simple, a question maybe. Tell me, how many of you have heard the comments like, class 10 is so important, it's like the most important class of your life, these grades matter a lot, they decide your future, etc., etc., from the starting of your class 10th. You all have, right? And as you enter class 10, suddenly you become very important and the center of every topic. You start getting attention from the relatives that you never got attention from. People out of nowhere start knowing you. Your teachers suddenly fuss about marks from the first day of your school, and slowly along through this journey, your brain starts believing that this class is a ride or die. But is it? So let's look at this question. Is class 10 the turning point of your life? Think about it. Well, according to me, as someone who has given their class 10 board results last year and has scored such a good marks, I would say no, it's not. I said it. Class 10th is not the turning point of your life. Rather, it's a chapter, a very important chapter of a very, very long book called life. I have seen people who have scored 60% in their boards but have their lives figured out, and students who have scored 95% in their board but still have no idea what to do next. And we need to understand that marks does not define your personality, but they do open doors of opportunity for your future. They don't define who you are or what your worth is, but your marks do open the doors of opportunity for your future self. And we need to acknowledge that. If this whole thing is not life-ending or life-changing, then why everyone makes such a fuss about your class 10th board results? Well, here's the thing. Class 10th in our society has become a symbol, especially in India. Class 10 decides what your worth is, how intelligent you are, and just basically decides how much respect you get for the next few years of your life before you actually do something in your life, right? And people who you have not seen in years, suddenly you start conversation with them and it somehow ends up, you have to agree to this, that it somehow ends up with the same question: how much did you get in your class 10th? Or how much did you get in your board exam, even if it's class 12th? And WhatsApp family groups become wild with notification of toppers, newspaper cuttings, and etc. and etc. And this pressure is really, really overwhelming, and everyone feels it. Even from the topper who has the aim of scoring 100%, 98%, he too then to an average student who has just scored 80% in their life and have the dreams of scoring 90%, or even the backbenchers who still don't care, everyone feels this pressure of class 10th board exams. Why? Because society has built this narrative that class 10th results is equals to proof of how intelligent you are. But is it the truth? No, it's actually not. I remember sitting in my room one day before my first board exams, which was the math exam, and I sit in my room and I look at all the practice I have done and reflect on all the questions I have done throughout my journey of class 10th and think, will it be worth it? What have I done in my class 10 journey? Was I behind? Am I behind? Am I going to fail? And these thoughts, trust me, are very, very overwhelming. Every topper, every average student, every backbencher feels these thoughts before every single board exam of their life, especially class 10 board exam, because they are the first board exam that you give, and so the anxiety levels are very, very high and the pressure is real and we shall not ignore it. Here's something that I really want you to understand and absorb, and that is that fear and pressure does not make you study better, like they make you stare at a chapter for one whole hour, and at the end of that hour you still don't remember a single word from that chapter. They make you compare yourself with your classmates, and at the end of the day you feel like you're behind even when you are not. So the first thing that we need to change here is our mindset. Before we start making schedules, before we start revising stuff, before we start focusing on subject-wise questions and subject-wise theory, we need to first change how we think our class 10th and how we approach to our class 10th. Think it about this way, like there are two students A and student B. Both have the same percentage, both are like toppers, both have the same time, same syllabus, same books to study. But what changes there, that they have different mindsets. Student A thinks of class 10th as a one-time opportunity, or things like if he doesn't succeed in class 10th, then he's a failure and not worth in life. Whereas student B takes class 10th as an opportunity to improve and to reflect on all his hard work that he has done all throughout his years in academics. And tell me, who do you think scored better marks? Spoiler, it's student B. Every single time the student B scored better marks than student A. The only difference that was there is that he had a better mindset to what he was approaching, right? We have to change your attitude, and changing your attitude doesn't mean that you have to start becoming careless. It means that you have to change from thinking that I'm scared of failing to thinking that class 10th is an opportunity and is a journey where I can positively improve and reflect on my hard work that I have done all throughout these years. And once you start studying for the performance rather than to avoid failure, you actually see progress in what you are doing. Your efforts start to count. You slowly become consistent in what you are doing. You become disciplined, and then therefore you start enjoying and getting rewards for your hard work. And class 10th is actually an opportunity. I want you to first of all, please clear your mind, make your minds blank, and I want you to really think that class 10th is an opportunity. And I emphasize on that class 10th is an opportunity, that you have defined syllabus, you have defined time, everyone has the same time, same syllabus. It's an opportunity for you to reflect on yourself, to improve yourself, and you have to go throughout this class 10 journey with the same positive mindset. You don't have to think about failure. You don't have to think about the pressure. All you have to think is that class 10th is your opportunity to improve. Now, one thing that I would like you to do after the end of this video is that you take a sheet of paper and write down what you want to achieve in your class 10th, not what your parents are expecting from you or your teachers want for their school results. I want you to write down what you actually want to achieve in your class 10th. What subjects are your favorite, what subjects you do not like to study, what subjects you like to study, and what subjects you think you can improve in, etc. This will give you a clarity of at what par you stand at currently, and how you have to work to improve yourself during this journey. That's it for episode 1, and I know we didn't talk much about any study tip stuff. Don't worry, it will be there in further videos, but this video was really important to discuss about the mindset, because it is the mindset which distinguishes you from every other topper in your school or in the country itself. So setting a good and positive mindset is the first step to any journey, including your this class 10 journey, and I promise you that I will make your class 10 journey worth it. From episode 2, we'll start building a schedule, start sharing study tips and how to study different subjects and what important questions come from each chapter slowly, and we'll start building our journey from scratch. And I will promise I will tell you all this through time management, and I will not make you overwork and burn out yourself. I really promise that. That's it for this video. If this video even helped you a little, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video to all your class 10th, and tell them that this class is an opportunity, not an pressure that you need to feel. You are not going to fail. Everything is going to be fine, and you are going to achieve the marks you actually deserve. Thank you very much, and I would also like you guys to comment down what your class 10 goal is, what subject you really like to study, what subject you are nervous about to study, so that we can have a good chit chat in the comment sections, and that my videos come around, and that so that I can improve my videos and make them centered according to what your preference is. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.